Hi there, Rick with Smart Drive Test, talking to you today about logbooks. And for truck drivers and bus drivers, the number one way that you're going to get a fine is a violation in your logbook. To keep in compliance with hours of service regulations, we're going to talk to you today about the graph. In the previous video, we talked about the information that goes around the graph and the reasons why that information needs to be filled in and how to fill in that information. Today we're going to talk about the graph, so that if you get pulled into a scale or pulled over by authorities, you're not going to work for free. We'll be right back with that. Hi there, Rick, welcome back. Talking to you today about the logbook and the graph on the logbook. As you can see, there are 4 lines on the logbook. The first line is off duty. You are not driving, you are not anywhere near the truck. The truck is parked and you are away from the truck. That is the first line. Breaks are logged as off duty time. The next line is the sleeper. If you are logging time in the sleeper berth, it must be a sleeper berth unit on a truck. That guy just ran over my face. Did you see that? Bloody Volvo drivers. You can't be sitting in a seat or crouched over the steering wheel sleeping and log it as sleeper berth time. It must be a manufactured sleeper berth that is on the back of the truck with a bed unit in it. The next line is driving. Anytime that you are behind the controls of the vehicle, you are driving. Even if you're stuck in traffic and have been sitting in congestion for 2 hours, you are driving. So log it as driving time. The last, number 4 on the graph, is on duty, not driving. Anytime that you are doing safety sensitive duties where you are responsible for the truck, the freight on that truck, or on the side of the road attending to a crash, on duty, not driving. Those are the 4 lines on the logbook. The first fundamental rule of logbooks, the ruler. Always use a straight edge. Use a ruler, get your bank card out, whatever you need to do to make the logbook neat and legible. Write legibly. If your writing is not legible, print. But use a ruler. The line on the logbook has to be a continuous line from midnight of the previous day to midnight of the day in which you're working and logging information. When you use a ruler and you draw the graph, as you can see here in the video, put a point where you're going to draw the line to, put your ruler on, draw to the point. That will help you to make sure that you draw the line to the exact space of 7:15, 8 o'clock, or whatever it is. So use the point. In conclusion, today we talked about the lines on the logbook, the graph lines, off duty, sleeper berth, driving time, on duty, not driving. Those are the 4 lines on the logbook. Off duty and sleeper berth time are both off duty lines. However, sleeper berth time is in a unit that has a sleeper berth unit on it. Can't be sleeping in a seat, can't be slumped over the steering wheel, can't have a piece of plywood between the front seats. Doesn't count. Sleeper berth unit. If you like what you saw here, the complete course is over at my website. You can find the link here. Head over there. Information, additional written down information for rules of logbooks, quizzes, multiple choice, true, false, exercises. There's 3 exercises that you can do to fill out logbooks. The maps are included and all of the details to fill out a logbook. And at the end, you'll get a certificate of completion. All of that for less than $25. I'm Rick with Smart Drive Test. Thanks for watching. If you like the channel, subscribe below. Hit that like button, and remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now.